What's up, you guys? So I want to talk about something real quick, right? I sent somebody that they have a channel too, and they get gang stalked too, right? And this person apparently gets evicted nonstop. So I sent this person donations a couple of times. Well, the first time I sent it, he never said thank you or nothing. And then he used the excuse that I didn't have a response on my PayPal where you could message me. And I knew that was bullshit because other people have actually sent thank yous, right? So I sent him another donation like months later and stuff. And he wound up thanking me like through a comment on his channel. So anyway, I sent him money to help him get a place. And I never, ever received any email, no message from PayPal saying thank you or nothing. And days went by, right? So I filed a claim with PayPal thinking that his account was hacked, because a lot of people who get gang stalked, that's what these punks do, right? Not only when I mentioned it in a comment under his post that I sent him the money, because he says, I never got any donations in the past 10 hours, and I'm thinking it was before then. You know, how would you forget somebody that sent you that much? And he says, oh, I did receive it. You didn't get my email? No, I didn't get an email, and I didn't get a message through PayPal saying thank you for that. You helped me so much. It was after I posted it publicly on his page. So then, because I filed a claim with PayPal, they gave me the money back. Now that motherfucker, he messages me. Now he can message on PayPal all of a sudden saying, you sent me this and then you took it back. So you just got caught in a lie. This is why you're in the situation that you're in, okay? This is why I have it and you don't probably. Because I make sure I thank everybody who sends me shit, okay? Whether it's on my channel or whether it's through whatever portal they send it through, right? Now all of a sudden you can actually message me, and it was a long message, but it was a message explaining how I already knew what happened, okay? I already knew it. I actually even messaged PayPal and told them not to bother because he did receive it, but there was already a claim with that. But it's just funny how somebody won't go out of their way to thank you for helping them, but they'll thank you for saying you took it back. This is the reason, if you watch my channel, this is the reason that you're experiencing so many problems, because you're not grateful. And that's that. So let's get into another message, because I don't fuck around. You know what I mean? I don't give money that I have to people who aren't deserving of it. So that's like shame on me kind of thing. So I will not donate to you again. And that's just that. All right, let's get into another message here. I feel like that was a test from the universe for him, and he failed miserably. All right, let's just get into a message. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people, and even ones who claim to be gang stalked, that are in that situation. See, even the people who are targeted, like, we had to learn to be grateful because we weren't grateful for shit too. Like, you're not just a victim all the time, man. You know, you don't get to just say that you're fucking targeted and like, woe is me and shit. We don't play the victim role. Once you're healed, you realize that you have had people in your life that have helped you, and you took that shit for granted. So if you're not healing while you're talking about being a targeted individual, then you're just someone still playing fucking victim in my eyes. All right? So let's see. Let's get into some messages, man. All right, let's see what's going on here. They're talking about the afterlife, so. Oh, and for the dude who's mad at me because you married a fucking dude without their consent and you're mad, fuck off. All right? That's destiny. Maybe that was part of your destiny, okay? The healing process is on your terms. Right, healing. So maybe this is for the person who has that gang stalking show, okay? You're done. Yeah, you're finished with me, man. Because you really put a lot of energy into telling me that you got it and had it taken back, but you didn't really put a lot of shit into making sure. You could have literally like tagged me in a community post. You could have said something in a video and put me in your description box. There are many people that have thanked me that way. You supposedly did it, and oh, you didn't receive it? No, just like the last 2 times before then, I didn't receive a thank you from you, and I had to call you out on it, okay? Because it wasn't $10 and it wasn't $20, it was a hell of a lot more, and I'm tired of fucking giving money to people who aren't grateful for it. It seems that there are many more people on this planet, and a lot of them have channels, who talk about, some of them don't talk about healing at all. I don't really hear you talk about healing at all. It's just basically, they're constantly evicting me, or I'm constantly trying to find new jobs. Maybe it's because you're not grateful for the shit when you have it. In fact, it's not a maybe, it's a fact. So, healing process. There is a healing process that comes with everybody. You don't get to just say that you're targeted and play victim, okay? No. They really get that opportunity. Yeah, that was like an opportunity given to you by the universe through me, and because you weren't thankful enough for it, now I'm keeping it. All right, and that doesn't make me fucking stingy or greedy. It makes me somebody that probably never gave you that much money to begin with. Someone's throwing everybody under the bus though to get a shorter sentence. You can get shocked when you get scared. So somebody's shocked and scared. This could be multiple people. But let's see who this person is now. A Libra. How do you get scared and then become a monster? So these are people that like to put, or someone in particular that likes to put fear into other people. But now all of a sudden, it seems like shit's coming back to you. Or this could be multiple people, man. This could be people who thought that they were going to get... This could be literally police officers, too, with the Justice and the Two of Wands. But these are people who thought like that they were going to take justice in their own hands and prey on somebody. Now, some of these people are throwing people under the bus so that they don't have to stay where they thought they would never be or be again as long. Cowards. Go figure. Cowards. So... give me some initials for some first names, please, of these people that are throwing everybody under the bus so that they don't have to stay in jail or prison as long. Give me some initials, please, for these people that are doing this. M or F, C or K. That's that MK Ultra too, like these people who are just so mind controlled they can't make their own choices. They don't want to learn about the towers, the 5G towers, DNA. This shit is in their DNA. So your healing is on your terms. For those of you who took the time to heal, realizing that this is so much deeper than just gang stalking or the trafficking and stuff like that. But there's like a spiritual war going on. It's like a bloodline war. There's not many bloodlines left. There's a lot of people who were like the last one of their bloodline and shit. And like, I don't know. This is what I believe. I believe that if you were cloned, the original you is gone. The last part of the bloodline is gone. So there's not many bloodlines left. So protect yourselves, man, because DNA is so important right now. There could also be some people where there's bodies getting exhumed, or there's crime scene, there's cases getting reopened, and people's DNA, now that they have like, maybe this could even be shit from like a long time ago, when DNA wasn't even a thing, that there could be cases getting reopened because now they're testing DNA and everything like that. So someone's name begins with the letter M or F, K or C, and let me get one more. There's definitely a Libra. PD, that's police department. That's also motherfucking police department. That's intuitively what I saw, but someone's name that begins with the letter P or the letter D. I feel like these are with the Justice. This is people in the police department who are throwing people under the bus because the cops, yeah, skirts, because they're really skirts. With the DNA and skirt, man, I'm telling you, that makes me think of like Lil Nas X and shit, and all of these dudes. Like, what is happening to dudes? What is happening to specifically dudes in the industry, man? Where they're just walking around with skirts and freaking bras and a full beard and shit. Like, don't you guys see what's happening? Like, the bigger picture? These are people who don't care what's going on. They don't care about the bigger picture. Right? It's sad. It really is. It's sad because pastor, so there's a pastor that's throwing people under the bus? Police? Okay, so what this is probably, right? This, with the justice, this is probably like judges that are getting exposed, police officers, pastors, lawyers. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Do you want me to pull on this pastor? Tell me the truth. Do you want me to pull on this pastor? Yep, they want me to pull on the pastor. Let me put this back on. There's a pastor in particular. It could be a Libra. But they're actually, this is also like plotting with the justice system. So this is setting people up. There's a pastor who's doing this. Hacky sack with a rat. Yeah, he's a rat now. Doesn't wash their hands after taking a shit. So, I don't know. I guess somebody needs to ask this God they believe in to give them the strength to wash the shit off their hands, okay? Making them look bad, exposing the sex trafficking ring. So everybody that's exposed or connected to this sex trafficking ring, they're all getting thrown under the bus. Someone's a nasty ass drunk. They don't, this could be one of the people they're throwing under the bus for this, man. They thought you were going to need closure, married to their phone, right? That's why these are bots. These are bots. These are people who, if they didn't have their phone, they would lose their mind. So when they get locked up, that's why they have to have their phones in jail, or they have to have their phones in prison, because you chose to be a robot instead of being a human being. And now this is what's happening. Why the fuck would you do that? Yeah, I don't know. There's some people who are probably saying this, like, why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? Pastor and salt. There's a salty ass pastor, or people are going to be salty when they find out that it's this pastor that's behind it. Tell me the true Spirit. This is one of those churches that was actually like covering up what they were really about. Whoever this pastor is, man. Tell me the truth. Were they locked? Were they arrested? Tell me the truth. Was the pastor? So the pastor's not arrested, but that's what they're doing. That's why they're not arrested. So if there's a dirty ass pastor connected to this group, maybe this group needs to wonder, like, why? Okay, so if this person isn't locked up, but other people are getting locked up, maybe this person is one of the reasons why we're getting exposed. It's just the truth. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Does salt mean anything? Tell me the truth. Is it that they're just salty? No. Tell me the true Spirit. Is this somebody putting something in salt, but it's not really salt? So there could be something coming out about people putting something else in salt that looks just like salt. This could be that sodium hydroxide stuff. Nothing to give. Yeah, somebody's got nothing to give. Nothing good. So basically this is. Anybody who doesn't have anything good to give are going to be put behind bars. That's just that. I mean, it's really that simple. I mean, I could have extended that, but it's really that simple. We don't want you guys mingling with us anymore because you guys fucked the world up. So now, since you guys like darkness and murder and rape and all this other stuff so much, you can all do that to each other inside, right? You just can't do it to good people now. That's the only difference. I mean, you can still do it if you want. But you'll wind up just killing each other off, because the days of you guys fucking with good people, it's finished for you. This is somebody. All right, so they can't be alone. They're a nasty drunk. They're not clean, and they're married to their fucking phone. Mommy on empty. This is somebody who's on mommy's teat. Okay, they could be 4,000 months old, and they're still breastfeeding off of mommy. The girls at church will love it. Yeah, there's definitely a pastor here that they your biggest enemy. They your biggest adversary. Tell me about this salt. So serious. Tell me about this salt, please. They could be sending people towards somebody to try to put something, or they're getting exposed for this Taurus. But that's a priest. That's a priest. That's a pastor, right? That's somebody that people looked up to in the community. So what's up with this Hierophant? They want to offer somebody something, but it's shady. Yeah, that's what this sounds like, man. Tell me about the Six of Cups, man. The mom's the tough one on the kids. There could be a Taurus from your past. My daughter knows how to trick me. Somebody's mother could be connected to this shit too, man. Somebody's mother. I'm tired of hearing about these mothers that were connected to wanting to set their kids up. So some of these mothers freaking sold their kids for drugs and shit like that. You come from Egyptian descent, so you could be this Taurus that comes from Egyptian descent. These could be all kinds of people from your past. You think your mother's laid down the law? My parents were not meant to be together. You could be realizing that your parents weren't meant to be together. That maybe, I just got a lottery thing. Yeah, somebody's destined to win the lottery, or they're just destined for a great life. You come from Egyptian descent. You come from royal bloodline. This could be part of your purpose. You don't have to be a Taurus. This could just be like these people in your past were servants and employees and people that were actually like under you in some type of way, right? But somebody may want to try and offer something to you with the Queen of Cups. It could be or put something in something that you're drinking. And I was thinking about the message that came out about these people using DoorDash and Uber and stuff like that, or whatever these delivery services are, to put something in another person's drink. And it said enclosed. So I think that also meant, like, make sure when you're ordering stuff that you're ordering stuff that is enclosed, that can't be opened, and then you would be able to know if it was open and closed again, right? So don't order like fountain sodas or stuff from the fountain. Like, make sure you get bottled soda. We shouldn't be drinking soda anyway, really, but bottled water and stuff like that, because somebody just really, you're probably exposing a church, a Leo. So there's a Leo that comes from Egyptian descent. Okay. Didn't think they were going to need you. There could be a Leo that another person is protecting, and they didn't realize that you were protecting them the whole time. Or this is you, Leo, depending on who this is. Give me some initials. A professional. So somebody hired a professional. Is this like a professional assassin or something? Hold on a second. Somebody, tell me the true spirit. Is this still going on? Somebody, they still trying to kill somebody. Oh, fuck off 1000%. It could be a Taurus and a Leo that's involved in this situation on one end or the other. So, damn. Until they didn't realize it, or they thought they were professional until now. What's going on here? Is this still people still trying to send? This sounds like professional assassins, or until and honest. This person, professional until and honest. So there could be a Leo that wasn't being honest with themselves until recently. Maybe someone's going to wind up finding out some information about the past that happened with somebody, and they're going to be like, holy shit, like, you were right. Or maybe they never met someone who was like brutally honest in their life until they met you. Innocent. So somebody is innocent. There could also be somebody in the past that's locked up, and somebody else is helping them get out. There's just a lot of strange occurrences happening where you would have never realized that this shit was going to turn out like this. So I don't know if this Leo was playing innocent or if they actually are the innocent one here. Full moon. There we go again. Exposing more shit. Something that happened in March with a maid. Uh-oh. What happened? Honest. This is also, somebody's going to act like they're an honest person and try to offer friendship to somebody. But this Queen of Cups is so loving. I mean, not just loving, but you're just the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. That's like a divine feminine energy where you're intuitive. You're a loving person, but you know how to you know how to be just as well. All right. So I feel like intuitively you know that there's people or professionals or so-called professionals being sent to you to do some shit, some dirty shit to you. Dad would clean up. Oh, all right. I had this situation too. She's talking about how the mother was different in reprimanding than the father was. Like, this is how it was for me. So I don't know if some of you guys are going to resonate with this, but my dad was a different person until my mom started becoming really dark and just super narcissistic. Hold on a second. I'm going to pause this because I'm getting a phone call. Jesus Christ. Hello? Hey. No, I'm good. I'm doing a video right now. All right, thank you though. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to find the freaking, oh, it's right there. Anyway, so, and then my mom, like, kind of turned my dad against me, like a narcissistic, jealous woman will. It doesn't matter who it is. They all have the same MO. So, eventually, like, she would yell and scream and kick my door open and, like, scream in my face when I was a kid to tell me to do something. And then my dad, if he knew she was coming home, he was the quiet one where he would just, like, open the door and go, you know she's going to be home soon. Almost like you know what the reaction is going to be. You know, he was very quiet and docile in the way that he handled things. And then eventually he started, like, taking out on me the anger he had towards her. And then it was like they were both against me, you know? So, bond. Like, I had a really good bond with my father until my mother destroyed that, you know? So, narcissistic women, some of them are fucking worse than men, because they're just, they have that supernatural jealousy. But you have a narcissistic mother, they will intentionally break the bond that you have because they're jealous of everything around you. Trapped. That's another thing too. I never really had, I mean, it was like the bond I had with my dad was because I was a roofer for over 20 years. And he really kind of only cared about that part of it, right? Like he came from a family of alcoholics, so he needed a lot of healing. He didn't really have a lot of, like, he didn't have like a softer side. It was very militant and it was just work. But he was trapped with me. And I realized that the reason I never really had a tight bond with him is because my mother trapped him with a child. He didn't choose me, you know what I mean? He just did the right thing. So it's impossible to love a child the way you're supposed to when you really weren't ready for that child. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you did it for ulterior motive, like to get someone to marry you or to get, you know, moved out of the house or something like that. Because my mom used to talk about how strict my grandparents were and she had to get out of the house. So, you know, she made that happen through manipulation. Disjointed. Oh, are they talking about the time? What? Damn, I feel like they just want me to get deep with some shit. My mom pulled my arm out of socket. She was like, hold on, tell me the truth. Is that what you guys want me to talk about? Tell me the truth. Is that what you guys want me to talk about, that stuff? All right, because I don't know. There could be somebody that's going to realize that they went through something similar. My mom used to, like, hit me when he wasn't there. And she pulled me up off of the floor when I was a baby so hard, she actually pulled my arm out of socket and I had to go to the hospital. I don't know if I talked about this before. And then I just so coincidentally swallowed a quarter and was choking on the other side of the room and locked myself in the room, but I don't even think I was, like, high enough to lock the door. I have a feeling that she tried hurting me. You know what I mean? So, hold on a second, because I never actually asked. Tell me the true spirit. Did I choke on a quarter on my own? No. Tell me the true spirit. Did my mom put that quarter there and lock the door? Yeah, because you're a fucking nasty bitch. So this is what I'm saying. Before you start attacking somebody, right, don't look at what the outcome is with somebody. Because you don't know what they've been through. You understand? I also had a fucking dirty uncle, so I'm going to leave it at that. It's like, don't act like somebody else hasn't gone through some shit where they could have been someone that could have helped you what you're going through, but instead you want to attack somebody like because somebody doesn't show or they don't treat people in a bad way that you think they've never been through any trauma in their life. It's not just you, okay? So with the phishing, I don't know what that was. Like, somebody could be trying to fish for information or something like that on you, but I don't know why they wanted me to tell that shit, man. Somebody could have been fishing for information on you, and they got themselves caught up. I don't know if they want me to pull on this maid. There could be, let me find out what's up with this Leo. No. There could be a Leo that was attacking another person that now is getting help from another person. There could be something that happened with a Leo and a maid in the month of March or something like that. And they could have done something dirty to a person now where he realizes he's needing that person. You could be exposing something. There could be a Leo that's taking full heat for something they did with a maid. And now somebody that they were attacking is exposing that the maid was involved too. These are capital crimes with capital. This is like capital crime. Somebody's getting capital punishment for that to be here. A Leo. There could be a Leo that's throwing everybody under the bus that was connected to these people. Let's find out some more. Hell. Tell me. So you go out of your way to create fake accounts. So this is somebody that does this. This could be like that fucking Leo too. This could be like that tarot reader. Moms you just don't want to mess with. So if you're a divine feminine and you're a badass, people are messing with you. They think just because you're like a mother and loving spirit that you're weak. When I move, you move. Just like that, right? They can't make a move until you do. So these are people who are absolutely like bug-eyed. Stuck on you. Come out, Brittany. Come out, wherever you are. That's literally what he's saying. This is literally like some Cape Fear fucking cuckoo type of shit. But these people wait for you to come out, or they wait for you to move so they can make their next move. Some of these people don't even realize they've given up their entire life to watch another person. I couldn't do that, you know. Honestly, I feel bad that some of these people don't even realize that's where they're at right now. Let's get some more of these, though. Come out, wherever you are. These nuts, right? So with these nuts, and when I move, you move just like that. There's someone on the other end that knows that they have full control of the situation, right? When you realize, like, I don't accept the fact that I'm your target, because an exception like that, a fact would have to be exception of that on both ends. You think I'm your target. I say fuck no, these nuts. And so now that still makes it up for debate, right? So basically limit. I feel like somebody's at their limit. These people are at their limit, or maybe your ancestors are at their limit and they're going to start. Your ancestors can take people's lives. They have the ability to give heart attacks on people. I feel like they'd rather not, but I mean, if somebody's going to constantly, I just got a notification. So I don't know. Some of your ancestors may be at their limit with feeling any type of compassion for a certain somebody. But what these people don't realize is that you have all the strings, and this is you. You're the puppet master at this point now. When you have people following you where you go, going to the laundromat, going where you're shopping, they are literally servants of yours. You are serving another person because that person's not changing. You're not affecting their life at all. You're actually affecting yours, okay? And then it's mind-blowing to me that these people, they'll sit there and watch somebody else not realizing that the cops are watching you. When you move, they move too. So it's like, it's like the other day when I went to the laundromat, right? And I always know that they send gang stalkers there because they can't do anything without me. And there was somebody sitting in a Mercedes outside, and I already knew before I walked in. Like, I knew. I said my earrings. I told my ancestors, make my right earring when everyone's around. Like, these people you don't stand a chance. You just don't. And there was a bunch of quarters, like how you would put money in the thing and then the quarters come out. They were just left in there and there was nobody in there at all. So as a normal human being, I took the quarters knowing that if somebody came in, I would put another 10 in there and give it back. You know what I mean? But this is like seeing money on the street and then not picking it up and there's nobody around. So either somebody was trying to test to see if I was an honest person, or they were just trying to fucking start some shit, because this is all they do. So of course, after I take him, put him in the thing, and he goes, did anybody see quarter? I go, yeah, I did. I took him, and I said, put 10. You know what I mean? Because I knew that I'm a good person, I said to him, and I knew I'd give it back. And it's like he didn't know what to say, because you're looking for trouble, and motherfucker, you'll get it. Okay? You're not going to get it from me because I know what you're up to, but you'll get it from somewhere else because that's the type of energy you put back, and karma is quite the bitch we're seeing, right? So, yeah. So, you know, Brian put a 10 in and he gave it to him, but it's like, really? And then I was just told, I know when my guides are telling me something, not to leave like I normally do and leave my stuff in the dryer because somebody was going to try and take something out of the dryer of mine. You know, I asked my pendulum, it confirmed that I sat there the whole time. And it's like, I'm too fucking smart. Don't you get it? You guys are used to doing this shit to people who don't know what's going on. They're not spiritually gifted. They don't receive messages all over the place warning them about you. They don't see shit in their dreams about what you guys have done and are about to do. You are fucking at a loss. Period. Not every person who was being targeted is gifted. This is why some of them didn't make it, you know? This bitch is. And that's just that. So if any of you are experiencing this, and I mean that you're gifted, right? I don't mean you just take, you know, be careful of like just recording everything everybody's doing around you and calling it gang stalking, because you're the reason. You guys are the reasons why they think people who talk about it is crazy, because that's all you do. So basically, you're becoming just like them, where you're obsessed with the shit. All right. So just be careful of doing that shit, man, because some of you guys look fucking nuts. But what's up with the mother? I hate when the mother, regulatory and mother. I guess they want to talk about the mother again. Jeez, my bad. My son doesn't have a girlfriend. So there could be somebody. It could be a Leo. It could be this could be someone's mother as well, that didn't want their son to ever have a girlfriend because I want to be the number one woman in your life, okay? There could be some controversy around someone's mother. Tell me about this mother, please. I feel like this mother, it could be a Virgo. There could be a Virgo, or the Hermit is, there could be a mother that's being watched also. I also see, let me find out if the mother on one side, if this is a good mother, because I feel like there's a mother who's jealous. What else is new of someone else's beauty? Tell me the true spirit. Is this mother a good mother? Yeah, so you could be this mother. You could be a mother and you stay to yourself and you're an introvert. You could definitely be a Virgo, or you have that highly aspected in your chart where you can be alone, and there could be another mother on the other side that can't be alone. Someone's very beautiful, though, and very, very gifted. Look at that. And this is, you're destined for something great. So there's of course, there's going to, another thing is that people bring in controversy and conflict and bullshit to a mother when you are a mother, too. These females who have children, and they'll literally go out of their way, I love my babies, and da-da-da-da-da, but you're going to attack another mother, that you're just showing that you don't have a loving bone in your body when you do that shit. It's like that, the proof's in the pudding, motherfuckers. And if that's what you're doing, if you plotting on a mother, a Taurus, you could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or you have these both highly aspected. And if these are both highly aspected in your chart, then you are very high ranking. This is like royalty. This is somebody people go to for advice. This is somebody who's very wise. You don't get, and this somebody does this and very intuitive, very wise, knows how to protect themselves, right, against this bullshit. You could be a Capricorn too, but this is just basically like, you're used to fighting dark. It's almost like you're good at it, or you almost enjoy it. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're just, it feels like you're bait for something, like somebody's bait for this to happen. But you just get smarter. It's like there's people who have been on the other end of this situation that they had no idea what was going on. They fell prey to these people. Some of these people, they're not even alive anymore. Hold on a second, you guys. Hey. You read that off?
Yeah, I didn't want to bother you.
No, that's cool. I'm just doing it. It's no big deal. Say hi.
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 So, there's people who fell prey to these people, but you know, they didn't know. They weren't wise enough. It takes life lessons and experience in life to realize the motives of other people. And then you also have to temporarily be in the mindset of some of these people, but you don't stay there because it's just too toxic and it's too dark. But in order, It's like in order to know how your enemy is going to make their next move, besides waiting for you to make yours, you have to get into that sick ass mindset. Like if I knew that I wanted to kill this person, but this person never comes out because they're an introvert because they know I'm trying to kill them, okay? How would I try to get them out of the house? And then you have to now work around that accordingly, right? Because this whole thing is blowing up and someone's just sitting here like, these nuts. Okay, tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, look, all these people. Look, karma. This is something you were destined to do. This feels like this story that I tell about how somebody is such an introvert, literally, that they don't even like being around people. Right? So okay, when I move, you move just like that. I won't move, bitch. Right? And now you can't move. And this is probably why there's people stuck around you. Because if you don't move and you don't leave, then they don't leave. And it's like, you are my puppets at this point. Have you not realized this? Jesus Christ. Let's see what else we got, man. Tell me more, please. Yo, do you remember when I told you I sent that money to that dude and then I filed a claim because I thought he didn't get it? And then, he got it, and he said he got it or something. Oh, didn't you get my email? And I never did, right? So PayPal filed the claim and put the money back in my account. All of a sudden, he was able to email me on PayPal a whole thing. You gave it to me and took it back and did it, but you never fucking emailed me thank you? Yeah, but you were able, you know what I mean? So I said, good, this is your karma, bitch, because you could have probably gotten a place with that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. There's so many ungrateful people, and I said,
"You're not giving it back."
No, fuck that. I said you only talk about gang stalking, but you don't talk about the healing process and how most of us weren't grateful for the shit we had in our life.
I thought it was fucking odd. Like, no, thank you.
No, thank you. He didn't. He lied and said, "Did you get my message?"
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You just help somebody with.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
To not say thank you, I'd go out of your way. I said, but you could go out of your way now to send me a whole page off PayPal.
For taking it back.
Yeah, So
fuck you.
if you watch my channel, fuck you. Is in love with you. Who's in love with you? I feel like there's a lot of people that are in love with this person. It's just your energy. I'm surprised that the strength card didn't come out because you're very wise. You're teaching people. You could be healing people that at one point wanted to attack you. Human. Well, that's another thing. Okay, so you're human. That's important, right? Drive and human. Your drive is superhuman. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's drive and determination to keep going because you know that this is part of your destiny. I want to explain something to the ops. When you know that your destiny, like you're actually living in your purpose, and you know that the universe is your boss and that the universe always provides and that you're always going to be protected, why would you not want to do that, right? Maybe you guys should look into it. Maybe you guys should apply for a job with the universe instead of doing this bullshit on the other side. Because you're not changing anything over here. The only thing that's changing is in your life. So anybody who's attacking this Hermit and Hierophant energy, it's instant fucking karma for you guys. You know, you got a lot of clones attacking a lot of humans, okay? There's not a lot of humans left. A lot of these people have been cloned, and what they do to you guys, in case you haven't realized this is happening in your life, opponents, is that they take you guys. You don't remember because you're gone. They need your DNA and perceive, human and perceive. Maybe it's hard for you to perceive that humans could do this to another human because most of them aren't human. This is what happens. This is how they get rid of the human race, covertly. They get you somewhere. They take you. They get your DNA. Some people may even be like imprisoned somewhere else or something like that, but they send your clone back out there so that now your clone has no regard for consequence. Like a lot of you might realize you have, opponents. Like you can't stop. I don't care if I go to jail until I'm actually in there, right? So you don't have empathy or sympathy. You're desensitized. You don't have an emotion, so you don't realize what you're doing to somebody is something that you wouldn't want done to you. Or maybe you do and you're just that fucking cold. But regardless, there are a lot of us who peep game on this. And we're like, no, I want to keep being a human. If you're someone, let's just sum it up and make it simple for the people who can't understand that. If you're somebody who knows that you came here to save the human race because it's at war and you understand the bigger picture here, you'll never, ever, ever get rid of that person. that person works for the universe that you also live in. But if you want to be an enemy of that person, you're an enemy of the universe, and you're done at that point. You're fucking done. Okay? It may be hard for some people to conceive or even like perceive the way that you perceive life is very unique. But it's because of what you've been through. You don't like, they call it a belief system for a reason. God is a belief system. Okay? Theology, all that other shit. It's a belief system also to believe that a woman should be cooking and cleaning. That's a belief system, right? It's a belief system to think that you have to get married and have kids when you realize the system wants you buying shit, so they want you reproducing so that you can buy shit. And if you're not doing that and you're not going along with their agenda, you become a target of the system, not these people. They're working for the same system that fucking hates them too. Period. And that's just a fact. So you're never ever going to win. I'm sorry, but this person is destined for greatness. They're destined for success. This 10 of Pentacles goes to this person here. That's it. It doesn't go to you. You don't get life insurance. You don't get to steal will money. You don't get to do all that. You don't get to murder for hire. No, you're not allowed. Period. You can try, but you'll kill yourselves trying. I think it's mind-blowing that people will actually believe that a loving God gave a whole planet to the devil and then put his people there to be attacked by his minions and all that, right? But worship me. But I'm not gonna give it to my people who love me. I'm gonna give it to my biggest adversary. Whatever. Boundaries. This hermit. This is like the hermit of all hermits. Bitch, I can sit in for 10 years, but I'm still going to keep my mind right, and I'm still going to maintain my health. And this is someone's biggest weapon. Somebody's biggest weapon is the fact that they are an introvert to the max. And most people don't even know what that is or how rare that type of person is. Because most people can't be alone, and they have to always be around other people. This person understands that if I want to get to this point with this 10 of Pentacles and this Wheel of Fortune, I have to put boundaries up. And because of that, their enemies are just destroying themselves. Tell me about this. Blamed you who's getting a life sentence though? Who's getting a life sentence? It could be a lot of people, man. Tell me about this getting life sentence. Yeah, someone that's in jail. There could be multiple people that... Oh, all right, listen. There could be some people that didn't realize that the reason that they got locked up was because somebody is exposing them that they trusted, and they could have thought that it was this Hierophant and this Hermit. There could be some misinformation here where people are attacking somebody because they think that someone else is responsible for putting another person or people in prison. First off, if you did dirty shit to go there, it's you. Stop fucking blaming people. Start blaming yourself. It's actually like a freeing thing when you start blaming yourself. Taking accountability, for me, is like a drug, because I realize all the great things that happen in your life when you do. But or these people, that's what it is. There could even be some family members of yours that are in jail. Somebody's family members could be getting life sentences. But generally, this is just people, and they're blaming possibly a tarot reader. I think somebody was making it seem like that because they only had half the information. Like, well, it must be this person because this person is exposing us. No, but there's somebody else that's literally telling all of your private shit to. It's just looking like it's this person. Ooh, that's fucked up. Some of these people were offered like Section 8 housing and stuff like that to gang stalk and shit like that. Like, if you're okay getting breadcrumbed like that, cool. But somebody else has bigger dreams here. I'd rather go after and get something bigger and not attack people, but actually help people in the future. Your ops are going to be so disappointed, man. They're going to be literally like fucking wanting to kill themselves, I'm telling you, because they're going to be watching you get all this money, all this success, and they're going to be watching you giving it to people who deserve it. And they're going to be like, damn, I actually had the opportunity to be a friend to this person and be one of these people that they changed my life overnight. But instead, I decided to attack them. There's somebody, there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's reaping what they sow right now. They are in jail, and this is because they invested in trying to attack another person. For some of you, somebody, this is your mother that is in jail. Yeah, they invested in wanting to attack this other mother energy, but this could definitely be your mother. There could be an earth sign and a water sign that are both in jail or prison, because if they're getting a life sentence. Let me get some initials, and yeah, it's unclear. Thank you with unclear. I feel like they're saying like it's unclear right now to these people why they're getting locked up, because somebody wants to blame this person. But there's another person, or there's other people that are really the reason that these people are getting locked up. This person's just reading energy or just minding their business or whatever this is. Somebody was really putting the blame on another person for some shit, man, and had a lot of people fucking attacking somebody. It could be that Leo. Give me some initials for let me find out if it's just one person getting a life sentence. Look, don't again. Spirit. Is someone gonna again try to talk to another person? Or don't talk to anybody. I mean nobody, man. Especially there's males sticking up. Don't talk to any males right now, females. Okay? There aren't, I'm gonna be honest with you, there aren't many men. So if you want a real man, you may just die single at this point, okay? I mean, I know that there's some, but I don't know if they're interested in dating either, because usually when you know your worth and you have like these spiritual awakenings, like you kind of just want to live out your purpose, and you don't really care much about relationships because your soul is drained from them, you know? And it's like there's some people that's all that they care about is finding somebody, but the hermits and the Hierophant energies are going to be what actually changes this world. The ones who can be by themselves, because they're stronger by themselves. They don't need a counterpart. A lot of their counterparts have betrayed them and did them dirty. So let me find out. Tell me the true spirit. Is there going to be more than one person getting a life sentence here? Yeah. Let's get some names of some people that are getting a life sentence and still want to blame this loving mother type energy for it. Like this is so hysterical. Like, I killed 5 people and I'm getting a life sentence, but it's your fucking fault for being an intuitive, loving, whatever this is you are, you know. It's like still passing the buck. Like yeah, you're like, yeah, you know, I took organs out of people and shit like that, but it's your fault for exposing it and shit like that. Fuck off. Let's see some initials of some people that are getting a life sentence. I'll never just be like, oh, okay, B or C. With BC, I feel like that's just saying your soul is older than dirt as well. B, D or S. I feel like I could go through this whole deck and every letter would come out as that many people, to tell you the truth. P and R, A or H. B, D, P, A. Let's see what that means, and then I'm going to close it out. She makes her own videos. She's funny. So you could be somebody that also has a sense of humor, that people, it's like you heal with humor. You could definitely be a sacred clown, because that's what sacred clowns, Heyokas, do. They heal with humor. They have a very unique way of healing people. It has nothing to do with like medication or with, you know, there's a purging thing with crying and stuff, but they don't stay in that. I like her. I like her. So there's she like set him up. She did a good job. So you're doing a good job, whatever this is. Just don't worry about all these other people, men. You think I'm a fool? Yeah, there's a lot of people that think you're a fool. They think you're stupid. And it's because, I'm going to be honest, there's other females, man, that have fell victim to this shit, and they were fools for, you know, it's not asshole, by the grace of God. Yeah, it's like puzzling. Like, there's so many pieces and factors to this situation. Twerking your ass off. I'm just going to leave that alone. She got busted because her footprints were on the mirror. So there's people, I'm telling you, with the DNA, people's DNA is being found in certain places. They're retesting DNA. Nurturing and developing. Black Data Processing Associates. You dirty bitch. Her first shot was you dirty bitch. So there could just be some people chant. Oh, here they go with the chanting. Be careful who you chanting. Be careful of those shit that you chanting, motherfuckers. Okay? There literally could be some people still doing some spell work, locked up. They are addicted to doing this spell work. It's going to be what takes their life. If these people are still locked up in jail chanting shit, man, you can chant these nuts. Be careful who you chanting on. Alright? Oh, I don't want to repeat that. I don't want to repeat that. Alright. Calls for their mom when they're in trouble. So there could literally be some males or even some females, man, where they were so codependent that they would normally call for their mothers or their fathers to get them out of trouble, and even they can't get them out of this shit. Property manager, landlord's wife. Are you chanting, bitch? Is that one of the main ones that's getting a life sentence here? I guess I'm a sissy. Yeah, you got some sissies that were relying on mommy getting them out of shit all the time. And this is why these dudes can never function as men in society. And then what happens is they're secretly mad at their mom, but they need them because it's like, I'm so codependent on you because I keep getting in trouble or I keep fucking up with good women. And then it's like, you know, there's a lot of dudes that were raised by their mothers and their fathers weren't present, or they were locked up, or they died, or whatever, and it's different for everybody. And then their mothers wind up raising them like how they want them and shit, you know. And these mothers secretly don't want their sons marrying off and leaving them because they secretly have some kind of weird shit going on, or they married them in a past life and they have this excessive soul tie, and then they wind up not being able to be men. It's sad. It's sad for some, and then for others, see, some of them are sissies, but they never hurt people, and then others would turn from sissy to monster. So, tell me the true spirit. Is this landlord property manager's wife a good person? No. So this bitch is not a good person. Whoever this landlord or properties manager's wife, this is somebody that's actually getting a life sentence. This person could literally be throwing everybody under the bus as well. I don't think it's just one person. What's up with entered? Chant and entered. So there could be somebody that's finding out your worth is priceless. So there's a property manager or landlord's wife that knows that another person's worth is priceless. This sounds like a super uber jealous broad that was chanting over somebody, and now they winded up in prison, bitch. Okay? How many times will you make the same mistakes? Stop chanting because it's not working for you. Okay? You can chant these nuts all day long. Chant and entered. They could have been chanting something, and something dark could have entered this female while she is in prison. Hold on a second. Somebody could be losing their whole mind in there. Tell me the true spirit. Was she chanting and something entered her? Uh-oh. I mean, the true spirit. Somebody could be in a fucking straitjacket, or damn, they're ready to just spend the rest of their time in solitary or some shit because of some bullshit she was chanting, and something's like, bitch, here I am, motherfucker. It came to her. Because if you're chanting anything on a chosen one, it's even demons know that they have limits. You understand? That's what a lot of these people don't realize. Even demons know that they can't fuck with certain people. Do you know that, though, is the question. I don't think so. Tell me about what entered this person, man. Somebody was with the Page of Swords, was saying some shit or something like that. Yeah, doing it over and over and over and over and over again. That's what the Knight of Wands is like repetitively chanting with the Page of Swords at the bottom. Ugh. Wow. And someone else is protected from all of this, so it had no choice but to, like, it's like she called on something and it came to her instead, man. That's it. Tell me more about this, please. Yeah, Leo and Cancer. This could be a Leo Cancer cusper. Oh my God. Someone's too powerful, though, with the Strength card. They could have been constantly calling on somebody to get in some kind of accident or something like that. Damn. Tell me more about this, please. There's a Cancer, a Leo, a Sagittarius, but look, this is an Earth. This is somebody's ancestors, or like, bitch, that's going back. Something came full circle for a landlord or property manager's wife that was chanting something on a mother energy, on a mother. So I don't know. This could have been that she was doing this to your kids, you know, calling on some shit for your kids and chanting. But whatever it is affecting her. I'm gonna leave it at that. Somebody's got something dark inside of them. Not that it wasn't already there, but I feel like this is going to be what like completely takes this female out, because now she's stuck in prison. Be careful, you calling on some shit, motherfuckers. Be careful of that spell work you're doing, and you don't know where it's going to hit you, and then when it comes back, where are you going to be? We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.